Hi guys, welcome to Adam McKola TV. Adam, this is the first in our Football Manager 2016 series. I promised you would start one. You gave me all of your ideas and I finally decided what to do. Right, we're going to start a Manchester United career. So the season 2015-2016. The suggestion I liked the most, and I think quite a few of you liked it as well, was the one where we start the season with the same players that Louis van Gaal has had at his disposal this season through up until January at least. I'll allow you guys to help me pick my tactics and what kind of players that we use, if we use anyone from the academy, etc. But mainly we'll be going through the season with the same players that we have up until January. We'll see if we can stay in the Champions League, unlike Manchester United this season, and of course see if we can have a go at the Premier League and Capital One Cup as well. Right then, the game is loaded. Let's get started. I've already got a profile made up somewhere, so we'll use that one. We're going to go with just England. Obviously, we can still search the databases of other countries, but we'll play with England as the only playable league. Right then, let's start that. I want to do it as a small database as possible so that the game's quicker. Remember, we're only going to do a season or two, so we don't need to get carried away and make the biggest database in the world. I've been playing this game for a little bit. I started a career with West Ham, funnily enough, and they got a shitload of money early doors, which I didn't expect. Probably to do with the Olympic Stadium and all that. But yeah, this time we'll be Manchester United, my team. I very rarely be Manchester United because I think it's going to be easy. But at the moment, Manchester United aren't the best team in the Premier League. I think we can all safely say that. And Louis van Gaal is finding a hard time of it. Will we find a hard time of it with the same players? Remember, we're keeping the same players throughout the opening couple of months of the season through to the January transfer window. Then you can help me pick some players. But come on, let's get this game loaded. Right then, let's get started. My name's obviously already in there. This guy looks nothing like me. I've got a little bit of a better tan, even if I do say so myself. Nationality English. I was born in England. Couple Irish or Indian here. We'll stick with Irish. Birmingham is my place of birth. Yes, that's right. I'm a Brummy Red. Let's go to the next. Then no password on this one. I don't mind a tracksuit, but let's go with the. Oh, that's a bit Arsene Wenger-esque. I'll go with the full suit. Keep it classy, like Giggsy did when he walked out of the dugout. Not sure about the height and all that. My skin tone's defo darker, so let's change that. Still looks nothing like me, but who cares? Let's get the game. What the hell is this guy's fringe all about? Let's get the game started. Next. Favourite team is Manchester United, of course. I have no other teams. My preferred formation is, of course, I'm a bit of a traditionalist. I like 4-4-2. So we'll say that's my preferred. But nowadays in football, we know that can't always be used. So I like a cheeky little, let me have a look. No, I don't like 2DMs. I like this formation. Obviously, we can tuck these two guys in a little bit as well. We'll talk about it a little bit more. I do like this formation though. And I think if United want to go far in Europe, that's one we should definitely use. Have I got a defensive formation? I'd probably go with the 4-3-3. Keep it like that. I like that. That's probably the one that Louis van Gaal uses now. And I think if we use that properly, we could go far. So that's my formations right now. Right then, guys, when I click this button, we are going to begin our football manager career at Manchester United. Are you ready for the journey of your lifetime? Not sure about that. But anyway, let's get started. Right then, well, we are off. Let's do this. Manchester United hire Adam McKola as manager. Maybe one day, hey. We got a message from Ed Woodward as well, as I'm sure you've seen these standard messages if you've already played the game. I've got a 100 grand per week contract, apparently, and we've got the job for 1 year. So we need to prove ourselves this year, guys, and we can't be looking to the future and saying it's a process. We've got 3 years because we've got just the one to do it in. Assistant manager is still Ryan Giggs and is responsible for offloading players that we've placed on the unwanted list. We'll leave that as it is. Right then, let's do this. Right then, guys, let's check out our pre-season fixture list before the opener against Aston Villa at Villa Park. We've got Forest Green, Munchen Lions, Sparta Prague, Hercules, Sevilla, AZ Alkmaar, and then, of course, we open the league game against Aston Villa at Villa Park before a home tie with Liverpool at Old Trafford. So two big games to kick off the league with. We've got to get through pre-season first. I'm going to show you guys who's in the squad. We obviously know who's in the squad. All the usual suspects there. Victor Valdez in goal. He hasn't been sold. Louis van Gaal obviously had his issues with him, but he will be in our squad for this one. Matteo Darmian, Chris Smalling, Jonesy, Rojo, Blind. No surprise there. Jones is injured. McNair, Luke Shaw. I'll probably drop McNair into the reserve squad after the pre-season friendlies. Then we've got Antonio Valencia, Michael Carrick, Morgan Schneiderlin, Bastian Schweinsteiger, Ashley Young, Andreas Pereira, Fellaini, Herrera, Lingard, Mata, Depay, Martial Rooney, and of course, James Wilson in the squad. Our under 21s is as follows. You'll see them all here. Axel Twenzaby. I'll be trying to give him enough games if I can in like the cup fixtures, stuff like that. He may even get onto the bench if we have a few injuries. Timothy Fosu Mensah, Guillermo Varela, who impressed us as well at times. Sean Goss is wanted. Maybe we could loan him out, maybe, as is James Weir and Josh Harrop, who is also wanted as well. Maybe those guys will get a loan out anyway. But that's the first team squad. You've seen the fixture list. That's right here at the moment. So we're going to have to play Forest Green, Munchen Lions, Sparta Prague, Hercules, Sevilla, AZ, Alkmaar before we open the Premier League against Aston Villa. Now, tactics. How are we going to play? This is the formation that I'm going to use for the first 5 friendly games. Now, this is going to be my team. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to play those 5 games, come back to you before the Sevilla game or just after the Sevilla game, before the final friendly fixture. I'll implement some of your changes if I think they're good enough, if they get enough likes in the comments. And remember, this is going to be interactive. And then we'll see how we get on after that before the opening Premier League fixtures. What I'll do is I'll do it on a month-by-month basis. I'll show you a few of the key fixtures. Some of the other ones, I'll just tell you the results after I've played through them, show you the highlights and stuff like that. But we'll make this as fun and as interactive as possible. So yeah, if you've got any ideas for it, or if you want any suggestions to the team, let us know. But remember, we cannot make signings until that January transfer window. Let me complete my team here. Oh, I want him to be my... Forgot about Luke Shaw, thought he was injured. Why is Valdez? Right, then Luke Shaw, left back. And we'll go with Mikey Smalling and... See, you would like to go with Philip Jones, but he's not there. So we'll go with Marcus Rojo anyway. Then I'm going to play with Schneiderlin, Schweinsteiger. Obviously, in the game, Wayne Rooney is going to be better than he is playing at the moment. So he's going to have to keep his spot in the team. Who misses out? That's a mad one, isn't it? This is the team I'm going to play with. I need to see Ander Herrera in my team. Where's Juan? We'll put Juan on the right. We'll put Depay on Memphis on the left. And we're going to have to put Wayne Rooney up front, aren't we? So let's fill the bench up with everyone else that isn't injured. Tony Valencia's still there. Jesse Lingard will be getting minutes. And if Anthony Martial impresses me off the bench, then of course he will be getting game time as well. Let's bring one of these lads into the squad for the pre-season friendlies. Boom, boom, boom. Seeing as Phil Jones missing out, we may as well let one of them guys come in. Right, so you've seen the team that I've selected. Here's the Schmidfield, Herrera, Mata, Depay, and then of course Wayne Rooney up top. We'll get him being an inside attacking forward. Winger. Oh wait, what's that? Attacking winger, of course. Then we'll go with an advanced playmaker supporting role for Herrera. Schweinsteiger, our deep line defending playmaker. an automatic role for, actually, yeah, we'll use Schneiderlin with his automatic role. We want our fullbacks to push on, don't we? So I'm going to go with some attacking roles for the fullbacks, especially this guy here. Keep our defenders as they are. But yeah, we'll keep. I think that formation allows for some fluidity. Right then, and we'll go with the attacking mentality for the games in the preseason. Obviously, we're going to be the better team in most of those games. We want the players to just have runouts, get a few goals, get comfortable with the formation that we're playing, although that they're already accomplished in that formation, and then see how we get on from there. I'm going to go play these 5 games now, the preseason games. Let's get them under our belt. Then you guys get your suggestions in for how you want to see me play, if you want to see me shake anything up in terms of positions for the midfielders, wingers, strikers, whoever. Do you want to see 2 out-and-out strikers? Do you want to see Martial play every game? Let us know what you think. Get your comments in below. We'll make those changes for the early fixtures and, of course, August, the opening of the Premier League. Keep it locked to McKola TV. Make sure you subscribe, like, share, and comment. I'm out of here.